So when I came back to my PC just now, uh, I thought I muted my mic, but my mic looks like it was unmuted. Uh, I'm sorry. But hey, happy Pride Month, everyone. Do I have a throw in a wish list? No, I do not. Yeah, how is everyone doing? It's the start of Pride Month. Glad to see everyone. Everyone's here. Everyone's excited. We are gonna work on some Pride content today. Ooh, let me down just a little bit. Today's been pretty good for me, at least. I mean, today I've spent most of just trying to finish up this. Hey, Squishmallow is freed. I had to double check if the Squishmallow was jailed or free at the end of last stream. But yeah, okay, so my day was pretty much just spent finishing up, or trying to fix this. You know, the conundrum that we had at the end of last stream, where I couldn't really figure out what was going wrong with this. And I've got it mostly fixed. It's still not perfect, but it does the job, I think. But yeah, it's Breeze. Okay. Gonna hang out with Fresley today and most likely do some D&D. Hell yeah. D&D is so fun. Oh my gosh. I was gonna flick through. Okay, this is the thing. You chopped your fingers off? Oh gosh. Well, I'm pretty impressed that you're typing with your nose and it's better than you typing with your fingers, so that's saying something. Oh no, you've been sick? Oh, that really sucks. At least you did have a good day, yeah. I hope you get well soon and get over it, and you're back to normal pretty soon. Gosh, when I was sick, it knocked me out for like a week. Yeah, okay, so I just wanted to show off like what I did today and then we'll get into Pride stuff. Because the harness, at least, it's like, I don't think there is much more that I can do. Because it's like, when you do specifically like collars and stuff, actually that's not going to work while I have the harness on. Okay, let's get rid of the harness. And then if you go and put like a collar on, it sinks into, like, this is an EA collar. It sinks into the neck, I'm assuming, because they're just like, you know, it's hidden by fur and stuff. So you don't, I think, so I figured out that there's two different like vertex painting things. Like there's the vertex painting for the harness itself, and then there's vertex painting on the body. So I figured that out, but I really don't know what to really do, or if I can really do anything to make it work on literally every single fur type. So yeah, it does sink into the fluff, and like there's a little bit of clipping down here, like where you can see that there's like a little bit of fluff, especially on ones where they're like really, actually I don't think this is, yeah, see this one, it's like a little bit poofy. It's fine, but it's just like the really, I'll put it on a Chow Chow. Wait, is that Chow Chow? Yeah. It's just ridiculous, and I don't know if that's something that I can fix. I messed around with it for so long today, like just doing little tweaks and being like, oh, is this gonna fix it? And then going back into game and then fixing something else, and then going back into game and then fixing something else, and then going back into my game and then fixing something else. And it's like, I did that for hours today and I'm kind of just over it, to be completely honest. But yeah. And the other thing is for anyone who wasn't here yesterday, or at least at the end, where is it? It's here. Okay. On the plus side in game, you don't look closely at it. That is true as well. So Oh, wait. I literally... Why didn't that work? Why did that work? Wait. I don't know how to refund your points. What you do? Yeah, I'm gonna copy paste what you said and then hope it I don't know why that didn't work. What? I don't know why that's not working. I'm sorry. Let me have a look at something real quick. I feel like I do this every goddamn stream. Oh, wait. Okay, so what did you say? Happy Pride Month. Pop quiz. Which pride flag is pink, white, purple, black, and blue in that order? Gosh, yeah, oh, gosh, no. Mute. Sorry. I gotta do something real quick. Temptation to jail them for not being broken versus the knowledge that would make it infinitely hard to fix. I feel like I saw something on the bot Discord earlier, like a couple days ago even, about text to speech. I didn't really read it because I wasn't having any issues, but that might be an issue with the bot that needs to be fixed. Where the hell is the text to speech thing? Oh, no, that's not what I want. I want the thing. This is a great start. It's like in the queue, but it hasn't gone through. Wait, I'm gonna reject it. That should refund your points back. Maybe hold off on the chat in case it doesn't work. I'm sorry. Seeing the Jennifer flag, but listening to the colors as words broke my brain. Yeah, me too. It just goes straight over my head, and like, I feel like I know the flag's kind of okay, just because like I've done a lot of Pride content and I try to include as many flags as possible, but yeah, it just, I wouldn't, either. From Good Update, he's trying to dig a hole in my blankets. Fair enough. You do you, Frumpkin. Both my sibling and my partner is a gender fluid for a time, so I've seen the flag quite a bit. Fair enough. Wait, you were the first one to get it too, weren't you? I think. I don't know. Anyway. So. Yes, the other thing we were working on yesterday was these ear posts as a thing that actually worked like perfectly first try, but sometimes they do end up being a little bit wonky. And that's the thing, is like the only thing with this is when you apply them you might have to adjust the ears. But yeah, other than that, got them working. I don't think I can do them as like an actual ear preset just from my limited knowledge, so I think they're pretty good as they are. So that's oh, you didn't type fast enough? Fair enough. But yeah, that's update on like what we were finishing off yesterday. So today we get to start a new project. We get to start on Pride content, which I'm excited to do, but also because I've been working on that all day and I've been like running around. I've been like non-stop going all day. I also had to clean my house because my parents and my dog are coming over tomorrow. So I've been, oh my gosh, all over the place. He's now loafing on top of my drawing tablet. From what I've heard, cats tend to do that. If you put something out important in front of you, they'll be all over it.
Ice cold water.
Okay, I will get to that in a second, but what I'm going to do is I have
Ice cold water.
Did both of you do that at the same time? This is my Pinterest board that I just chuck anything that I come across that's like, oh, that'd be cool to do for Pride. And so, like, I have not thought at all about what I'm doing today. I feel like I would kind of like to do
Ice cold water.
Thanks. I'll drink it, okay? Sheesh. You guys are just making sure I'm hydrated. So, actually, you know what I could do? I could start. This is like stuff that I've been accumulating just like over the years and like, not over the years, like for the.
Ice cold water.
Thanks, T. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna be drowning by the end of this stream. Oh gosh. Okay. So anything that's like even vaguely rainbow, I chuck in here. That would be good to like what's the word? Like translate into something for Pride, because like if it's got like a rainbow on it, I can easily like convert that into all the other flags pretty much. So chug a whole glass at this point. Yeah, pretty much. I've gone through half a glass, so there's that. But okay. The cute Tongue girl said the choker looks pretty cool. This one? I like this one too. I think that looks pretty cool. And something like these, okay, last year, not so much as a Pride thing, but I did do like these boots. And I was thinking, see how I now actually know how to make shoes. I could redo them, but like as an actual like specifically Pride thing, maybe. Because the last ones were kind of not that great because I made them a year ago. Stocking, sock, legging, garter things. Wait, that was right at the bottom again, wasn't it? I think you're talking about this. Which are pretty cool too. You love the shoes? Yeah. The shoes, wait, the shoes were these ones. I don't know if I'll do like the actual, like saying Pride on it. I mean, I could. Actually, I could. But then, yeah, I don't know. I need help. There's also, okay, some things that I've, like this is from TikTok as well. I just screenshot. I really liked, but it's kind of like, this is like someone else's idea as well. So I kind of put it in there as an idea, but I mean, that's their at Bumble Kitty store if you're interested in what they do. But yeah, it's just like these like Pride rainbow collars. Flag capes. I've always strayed away. Hey! That looks so cool going up from the bottom. I've strayed away from doing things like capes. Just logistically how that would work. Love the emoji platforms, but they're not super fat sim friendly, which to be frank, feet in the Sims are not fat sim friendly at all. Yeah, and that's the thing is like I was kind of like, they were the first, were they the first? I think they were like the second or third pair of shoes that I had made for the Sims, so I wasn't really like knowledgeable in it. Like I've learned a lot and like how to actually like do shoes since then. These are all just like wallpapers because at the end of Pride I ran out of ideas. So it's gonna like translate some things for into wallpapers, like Pride wallpapers. Yeah. I'm kind of thinking to get started and to get into it, maybe I will start with the choker. Maybe. as something simple because that's something that I can do in like 2-3 hours maybe, depending on how productive we are. So maybe I will do that. Although there's this choker here as well, which I think is pretty cool. It's very unique, that's for sure. But it's also like very over the top. It's not working! Here, let me say it instead. BK, do crime! I'm gonna turn it off if it's not working. I'm sorry. I'll have to look into it because I just skimmed over it on the Discord. Do I even have? I do have Twitch open here. I did not click on that. I'm gonna refund your points real quick as well. Maybe tomorrow. Which is sad! But that's fine. It's fine. Okay. What I'm gonna do, I think these are pretty cool too. I'm gonna do splitting this up. And that's cutting off half the thing, that's fine. We got necklace, we got boots, and we got leg garter strap things. I keep closing out of the window. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna do a poll because polls are fun. The head pads didn't work either? Oh my gosh. Can I at least play the head pads one? There we go. There you go, head pads. I'm very all over the place today. New poll. We got choker, we got boots, or we got leg garter strap thingies. In Ali Popsy's phrase, quote, whatever. Words, that's the word. Whatever. Let's do that. Because polls are fun. Oh my god, nothing's working. My stream is broken. And you know, gel is the one that normally actually works. While the poll's running, maybe... Hang on. I'll check and make sure that it's all... Yeah, it's all still connected. Ooh, yep, I don't know what's happening. I might have to look into it later after stream. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, she was working right at the beginning. She got unjailed. Didn't even have to do anything. That's normally something I do have to do manually, but whatever. I don't think it's quite her fault though. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead. Ooh, Choke is actually leading. Awesome. Not to like preemptively do anything here, but I am going to preemptively add in This, yes. A person. Never mind, leg garter strap thingies one. With 600 channel points. Wait, are you the only person who voted on that? Fair enough, fair enough. I think that's funny though. Are you sure about that? Okay, I need to also rearrange some things. Depending on how things go, we might have time to do multiple as well, so. I wonder... I feel like these are meant to be... Oh no, they are. I was wondering if they were like connected to shoes, but no, they're actually just on their own, which is actually cool because then you can pair them with whatever shoes you want. Ooh, I like that idea. And yeah, Vegeman, you changed the Squishmallow too and it just worked, but I don't know what's happening. It looks all green on this end, so I'm not sure. Oh, you voted 4 times, the other 2 were someone else. I see, I see. Yeah, there was a vote, I'm sorry. But like I said, we might get to do multiple things today, depending. You're mostly voting to see how many you could cram in at the end. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, but, okay, because I feel like these are actually going to be pretty, I don't want to say they're really basic and easy, but they are kind of like straightforward, you know? It's gonna make the ring first. And then I should just be able to... My idea here, I do a specific, oops, gosh. I do like a specific method up here. We can, face, right? Yeah, face snapping. So that way when we move a point, it like sticks to the body. So I should be able to do that. Would that be easier, or would curves be easier? Wait. Wait, I'm thinking. I need to think. You know what? I'm gonna delete that for now. And the magic of curves. Let me just line it up a little bit. Hang on, I'm getting there. Okay, so if I want like one thing to start there, I'm also gonna delete the top half of this because we don't need it. And it's just going to get in the way. Okay. With a curve, I can just be like, hey, make a point around there. Bring these handles out and form like a really rough curve around there. And then in the curve settings, let's give it some geometry like that. I wonder if I can make that flat though. I don't want it too detailed. I just want it flat. Profile. Or maybe I could do
Ice cold water.
Gosh, you guys don't have the chat squish to spend your points on, so now you're drowning me instead. Oh, I love geometry. Fair enough. It's not letting me do like an actual object. What could I do instead? I can take the plane and put a curve modifier on it. I feel like this is a very roundabout way to do it. It should be a lot easier than this. Why did that mute? Wait, why did my mic wait, I didn't even press 9. Is that why I came back and my mic was randomly unmuted? Because it's just randomly muting today? I swear I didn't press anything. Also, I thought this was going to be easy, but now I'm trying to do it like an easy way, and there's no easy way. Maybe... Oh, you have no water? Oh my gosh. Hopefully you get like a break or something soon. Then you can go grab some. Okay, this is going to kind of work, I think. Oh gosh, Twitch votes are a symbol of capitalism because you can vote as much as you want if you have the money, which symbolizes the fact that rich people control the government because they can push the tides to turn in their way. I'm not gonna make any comment on that, I don't think, but I can actually. Why is that being so stubborn? Don't call me out for voting the Joker 3 times. Apparently 3 times wasn't enough. You have your cat with you now. Oh, that's awesome. Well, I have to say that if you're struggling too much, you can just go with the Chokers because we are anti-capitalist in this house and the Chokers won democratically. Yeah. It's not that I'm struggling, it's just that I'm trying to do it an easy way that makes sense, but I don't know why. Oh, I think it's the detail. Okay, it's the detail in there. So what if I subdivide it first? Nope, same thing. Ah! Oh, you voted twice for the Joker as well. It's okay. We're doing this, and I'm doing it the way that I was going to do originally, which is kind of like a little bit more tedious and not as like easy to change. Why did my mic mute again? I swear I'm not pressing anything. What I might do, is there's like a shortcut. There we go. So it's gonna write down here. In this corner, it's gonna tell you what I press, so that way I can go back when I notice my mic's muted to see if I actually press the mute button. That's one of the issues that I'm having, is I look over randomly and my mic's muted. I'm gonna keep going with this, see how this works. I'm just trying to like set up like an easy, I guess like modular way to make this. That's also not working. Because I want to make it like easy for me to make. So that way I can just like click and drag, and then wow, that's made a whole row, whole strand for me, you know? Like I don't have to extrude out each piece. But I'm thinking it may actually be a little bit more involved than that, because also that sits out so far. That's why. Why is this leg so low detail? Whatever. Maybe it would just be easier if like I just do this roughly to start with and then go through and refine it a bit, I think. Maybe. Oh wait, I missed your message, Arrow. I have a Casper and Zulu at home. Let me share them in me. Oh yes. Do it. There's some memes in here that I've missed. Casper and Zulu? Oh my gosh, Casper's adorable. I have a soft spot for cats that have like white faces. Murphy, oh my gosh, look at that man. Ah! I don't have any cats. I've never had a cat ever, but that's okay. Why didn't that? Okay. Ah! Oh, okay, that's not working apparently. Although I do get to see my dog Bella tomorrow and I was so excited. I know this looks like really loose as well. I'm gonna like make it conform. Wait, I could do that now actually. It's just behaving really oddly. I'm just gonna trust the process, keep going with what I've got, and we'll see how it goes. Oops, okay. I think I just get rid of that. Tomorrow Belladog pitches for the Discord. Yes, I can do that. I'm so excited. I haven't seen her since Christmas. Which feels like a long time at least. I don't know how this is clipping at all, but maybe that's how. Okay, and then it crosses over behind the knee next. Thank you. I'm glad you think they are looking good. Because I'm having some doubts. Like I said, I'm gonna try, continue, and trust the process. And we'll see how it goes. It's not gonna be...
We're saved! We're saved! We are saved!
Thank you. I haven't saved this file at all yet. I don't even have a folder for it. Let's just call these pride garters, I guess. Pride garter thingies. It scares me too. I think I need to change the volume on it. Hopefully it's a good reminder for you to also maybe save what you may be working on at this point in time, perhaps. Anyway, this is kind of why I want to like continue with this method though, so that way I don't have to be individually placing all of this. I can just like build it up very quickly just with a few points. And then because I'm doing it like this as well and not like all manually, I can just which one is it? This one. I can like make it thicker and thinner if I need to, like as I go. I can like change that after the fact. So yeah, I'll figure it out. I might make it come down one more though. These ones cross over one more, so oh, you're doing traditional at the moment, Gobspeaks? Fair enough, fair enough. This Twitch regime set without a jump scare. Wait, what? What's a Twitch regime without a jump scare? I see, I see. That's why I haven't done any jump scares. I hate being scared. So I won't willingly put in like a jump scare redeem or anything. You guys are gonna have to pay a lot to see that. Alright, and then we're gonna have it like tie off here.
Cold water.
Again? Wow. Need to get text to speech back up and running. You guys don't have anything to spend points on.
Ice cold water. Ice cold water.
I was waiting for it to come up. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now, T. Hope everyone else remembers to stay hydrated. For my sake. Alright. So that's the framework of it. It kind of looks tacky right now. We're gonna fix that. So I'm gonna duplicate this before I do anything with it, so I can go back if I need to. I feel like they need to be like a tiny, tiny, tiny bit thicker. Just a tiny bit. Watching Twitch streams more has been great for my inability to hydrate for myself. Yes, I'm a little bit guilty of that as well. Like, especially now that it's colder, I just don't feel thirsty very much. Oh, I could do front. Oh my gosh, I figured it out. I can do just the front half. Does half look better? Half looks better, at least for the top two. Grab a screenshot so you can reference my character. You're not gonna draw my character, are you? I don't... Okay. What? Why? You're gonna go? All good, Veggie Man. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. Happy first day of Pride Month, I guess. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, Veggie Man. I always appreciate it. I don't see why people think I'm worthy of fan art. Like, I'm flattered, but it's like, why? Why me? Although, if you do, okay, if you do fan art and you're okay for me putting it on like my stream to show it off, I would love to do that. And give you like point back to your socials and stuff. I don't think I'm amazing, but thanks. I'm glad that you think that I am. Thank you. She's actually... she originated from a D&D campaign, fun fact. No! Okay, I brought this on myself. I dug myself into a hole, and now I can't handle compliments. Oh, thank you. So yeah. See, I wanted a avatar to have as like a VTuber, so that way I could do like more interactive streams and stuff. And Meraki is a character that I've had for a while, and like I use her a fair bit with like my Sims stuff. And I was like, hey, why not use her? So I did. I think I'm not able to fine tune this as much as I'd hoped without actually just applying it. She loves compliments. Not me. Yes. What D&D class is she? Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. It was my first time playing D&D, so I'm like, oh, I'll just go with a ranger. That's easy. And then I ended up being bored like most of the combats. And I felt bad. But yeah, she's a tiefling. I don't know who I would play her as. Like I need to look more into... Like, I haven't played D&D in like over a year, and that was like the first time that I did play, so like I'm not like super familiar with it because I don't have like a group to play with or anything, but Yeah, I don't know. I would want to play a different class. Just for something interesting, but yeah. Always nice to have a character that doubles as a persona. Yeah, that's kind of... She's turned into a persona, I guess, for me. My art machine is kind of delayed right now. By art machine, do you mean yourself? Rangers really are like that, huh? Yeah, and it's like each combat is like, yeah, I guess I'll just shoot my arrow again, I guess. There's nothing else I can really do in this situation, so. What am I doing? Convert to mesh. There we go. That's what I've been looking for this whole time. Ooh, gosh, that is way too much detail. Might just manually... fix it up though, because I don't want to go back. Trying to figure out how I want to do this. Because I would like to keep some, like, put some shape into it so it's not so flat. Make the server play D&D? Well, I mean, I guess a lot of you guys do actually play D&D already, so that's something that is an idea that could be done in the future, maybe.
We're saved! We're saved! We are saved!
Good part of Route Rage is that they're half casters, but spells are generally harder to deal with in your first play. Yeah, and we were starting at like level 1 as well, so like I don't think I had a lot of spells, at least that I can remember. Like it was a while ago, so I don't want to enjoy interacting with my tiefling sorcerer because brightly colored tieflings with many piercings go bro. Does your character also have a lot of piercings and they're a colorful tiefling? Because that would actually be awesome. It's probably better off playing your first character as a fighter or rogue or something. They're martial unless you choose subclasses to make them not and get better features early on. Yeah, and that was a mistake in like the campaign that we played as well. It was like, apparently, at least my partner says it's very new player unfriendly, and like I'm even just hang on, I'm gonna zone out and do stuff while I'm talking. I'm not very confident when it comes to like role playing and stuff like that either, so I was quite like thrown in the deep end with it. So yeah, there's that too. Briefly played D&D, so I barely got a grasp on it. Yeah, yeah, that's the kind of boat that I'm in as well. Like I have like a vague knowledge, but not a lot. If I had the time, I'd love to run Lost Mines or Fandover or something with some of y'all. Maybe when I have more space schedule, I could try figure something out. Yeah, and like DMing is like a lot as well. Like I understand that that's a big commitment. So this did not work out as well as I had hoped. I'm gonna not delete it, it's still there, but I'm gonna go back to this for now. Maybe try a different way. We'll rotate around. I'm gonna try and just manually line it all up. Which might be a little bit more fiddling in the start, but I don't know what to do. I roleplay, but I don't do it out loud. I do it over text. Yeah, that would be like a comfort thing as well as like not so much hiding behind a screen, but having the screen there is like a lot more disconnected. It's a lot easier, I'm sure. I've attempted to DM a couple times before, and I really like the characters that came from it, but the story makes me cringe to think about. Fair enough, fair enough. I can't remember the campaign that we did. I know it was like based around not the Deep Dark. Wait, the Underdark. I can't remember the name of it though. Well, sometimes some of us live across the world, so it's either morning or night. Yeah. My partner, when he does D&D with his friends, it's like 5 a.m. for them. Like they stay up all night just play D&D together because like most of them are in America. Like that's some commitment, but still. What do I do? Do I go back to my original idea? Actually, this might be okay if I shrink wrap it like that. Yeah, actually, okay. Never played D&D, but it sounds cool. That was my thought as well. I feel like if I had like better people to play with and stuff, it'd be something that would be interesting. But yeah, I don't know. It was always something that like kind of interests me, but like I never got around to like starting to play it or anything. But maybe again one day. I had a story I put together that I really like, honestly, but I had a half falling out with one of the players and it killed all motivation I had for it. It sits and plays at 3 a.m. every Saturday. 3 a.m. Oh my gosh. That's commitment. Yeah, that was kind of. Our group wasn't great. There was kind of like small conflicts between everyone in the group, and just a lot of it was that their way of playing was like not how the rest of us wanted to play. Like, not that we wanted to take it really seriously, but they were like very just like literally doing stupid stuff. Hey, Squishmallow is free and I didn't even have to do anything. Yeah, they would often just do like stupid stuff that was like actually like putting the party in danger kind of thing, and it's like not really like not playing it seriously, like super seriously, but like also just not playing it mildly seriously at all, which was kind of annoying. Can I rotate this properly? Wouldn't even know where to start. I know my brother is interested, but how did two people start playing who have no clue where to start? Yeah, and I think it's like more difficult to play with like two people as well, because then someone has to.
Ice cold water.
Oh my gosh, you guys are really on top of it today. Hey, sorry I was drinking some water, but hey, thanks for following. I really appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the mess of today, talking about D&D and having no idea how I'm making what I'm supposed to be making, but This is just okay because of the way that I've done it. Now I've got to kind of like be tedious and go around and like rotate it all so that way it's like facing up and down. Hello! That honestly looks like a little frog that was waving, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, you have to go, Era. No problem. Thanks for sticking around. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I feel like I've missed something, so I'm sorry if I have. My main group, the one in which I play Vidalia. Ugh. I'm sorry. Who occupies my Discord profile, has been playing for almost 2 years now. Yeah, and I noticed like you made a sim of them as well, which looked really cool, I think, from memory. My memory's really bad. But like I've seen the character pop up a few times and they look really cool. Vidalia. Okay. I'm sorry. You should know by now that I'm terrible at pronouncing names. Although I'm pretty sure... Okay. So my character's name is Meraki, but I'm pretty sure our DM said her name like differently every single time. I think that's funny. Just realized this doesn't need to be too exact and I'm being very finicky over it. I'm kind of obsessed with her. Fair enough. I've also gotten like really attached to Meraki and I think that that is normal. You know, especially if like you've been playing her for like 2 years as well. That's a long time. Wouldn't be surprised if you got very emotionally invested. Barely anyone pronounced her name right first try. Yeah, I do feel bad though, but names are hard. It doesn't help that like we've got so many weird rules for like the English language as well. The names especially like usually go against that. As a random blender tip, when working with curves, don't rotate them, use Control T instead. It's a lot easier. It's like still rotating it, but it's not like weird. Okay, that's nice and neat now. We just need to get rid of the other one and replace it with our nice and neat one. Oh, it better not be all out of whack again. I better not have to go and rotate all these. Otherwise, that's going to be just a little bit annoying. Fun fact, growing up, I only ever had like 3 teachers pronounce my name right first try because it's so similar to a different more popular name in the US that Gob is not my... okay. I figured as well. Teachers, for me, never could get my last name right. and would always put like a random extra letter in there for some reason. Um, so I guess that's not quite the same struggle as like having a first name constantly mispronounced, but yeah, teachers are terrible with names. It's like in their contract to try and mispronounce names as much as possible, it seems. But yeah, also totally fine if you don't want to share your real name as well. Like that doesn't, it's not like integral. I feel like that's the word that I'm looking for. But that's not like super important to the story. It's fine. We get it too. Safety is important. Am I rotating this the right way? I think no, I was doing the wrong way. Actually kind of cool. It's like actual like ribbon that's being like twisted around and stuff. It's pretty cool. Kind of satisfying. I go by nicknames so no one ever gets it right. Doctors, teachers. Ah, I see. At this point, you just accept it, right? Like, you get tired of correcting people all the time, and it's just like, yep, okay, that's fine. That is who I am to you now. I swear we're nearly done with this as well. Finally. Okay, it's pretty flat looking. Can I actually... Oh, if I put it as resolution 0, then it is actually flat. And I made it thicker before, didn't I? Yeah. Answer to things that have nothing to do with my actual name, perks of having siblings. My mom would always like swap mine and my sister's name as well. And now like since I moved out, she swaps the dog Bella and my sister's name around sometimes. Oh, that's great. Hi, Enchantress. Thanks for following. I really appreciate it. My grandparents would always call me my siblings and my cousins' names. I swear grandparents are like terrible for it because they have like so many family members and so many names to remember as well. My granddad still can't spell my name right at all. Like on every birthday card and Christmas card and stuff, my name is always spelled wrong. Hi. You don't have to okay, this goes for anyone as well. Like, you don't have to type in the chat as well if you don't want to. If you just want to stay lurking and you just want to pop in a follow and keep lurking, that's fine. I'm sorry if I made you feel like you had to say something. Alright, let's... Okay, I'm going to try put a shrink wrap on this. Oh, I already have. Oh, that's really... I feel like that's really high detail for some reason. My mom calls my siblings by her sister's name. Oh gosh. Calls my brother Holly, which is her sister. Oh, that's a little bit out there in terms of like how, like, I get it if it's I don't know, I get yeah. Hi, Helenita. How are you doing today, tonight, this evening? Oh gosh, it's 11:30. Gotta stretch my back because I've been sitting down. Can't believe I've been working on this for like an hour already, and this is as far as I've gotten. Okay, I need to turn down the resolution on this a bit, I think. No, it is resolution 1. Okay. Let's convert this to a mesh and see. Okay. Got a little bit of cleanup to do, but it's actually not too bad. Hi, Skittles! Hello! Was me saying people don't feel bad about not chatting and lurking, causing people to come out and chat instead of lurking? That's okay though. Hi, welcome. You're doing fine. That is good. I'm doing pretty good. I'm just vibing at the moment, I think. Yeah, just getting stuff done. Doing Pride Month content, and I feel like so behind on things nowadays. It's like I'm constantly trying to catch up with myself. This is worse. I call my brother my husband's name and vice versa. My brain struggles so hard. I am always so worried about accidentally calling someone who's like not my partner, like my partner's name or something. And it's just because like he's the only one that I really talk to ever, really. And so I'm worried it's just gonna become like second habit. Is like when I want to get someone's attention, I call like him, obviously, but then it's yeah, I'm worried about that. Luckily I haven't done it yet, but from a habit, yeah. At least it's like I'm sure like people understand though as well. It's like you immediately realize and correct yourself, and it's like something that like you can just laugh off for or whatever. At least I hope. Anyway, what I'm doing now is basically going through some of these bits, like you see here, that is like really straight. So I'm just like grabbing this extra detail here, pulling it out so it's like a little bit more curved, adding some more detail to it and fixing it up. And hopefully all of this effort isn't going to be a bust in the end. They definitely left. Oh, their family. Yeah, okay. I'm sure they understand then. Is this like doubled over? No. Wasn't selecting properly for some reason. Yeah, hoping we're not going to have too many issues with it in game and it ends up being a good idea. I would hate to be this to be the thing that Ali spent so many of their channel points on and then it doesn't work out. Hey man, I'm just chilling. Fair enough. Fair enough. Didn't mean to grab your attention suddenly or anything. Also realizing, I mean, okay, texturing shouldn't be a big deal. I can just like overlap it all so that way it uses the same texture space. Should be fine. But basically, okay, basically the reason why I have to go through and fix stuff like this is because I shrink wrapped it to the leg so that way it would like follow the shape of the leg, but the leg is very low detail, so the mesh that I'm trying to add some higher detail in doesn't know what to do because it's following the low detail. To be fair, Ellie, did they say have a ton, so it's probably not too big a deal. Oh, a ton of channel points? Yeah. How many do you guys have? Hey, maybe, okay, maybe spend your channel points on something else that isn't putting Squishmallow in jail. Then you wouldn't have to be sad when Squishmallow is immediately released from jail, you know? Just a thought. Wait, I'm guessing that's 5,278, right? 2.3k right now. You spent practically all of them yesterday. That's fair enough too. I'm gonna do some more things for channel points, just not just yet. Usually fix that, give shrink wrap and offset, then add smoothing mod after. Yeah, I probably could have. It was offset at least. Yeah, like you can see how low poly like the legs are just from like the top view bit there. So it's not too bad. Sometimes like I also just don't think of like the best way to do things straight away. Like sometimes I do sit on projects. Like the dog harness from yesterday, I just left it and came back to it because I wasn't sure what to do at that point and like I can't think straight sometimes. So I just like leave it and then come back to another point and then so yeah, sometimes I have an idea in my mind but like I don't think of the best way to do things at the time. But no big deal. This is going like pretty quickly anyway, so 1.7k just got a bonus. Yeah. Oh, and because you guys like when you're subscribed, you have like a 2 times modifier or something as well. Hi, 7. I don't know. It took me a second to read the dashes in your name, but hi, thanks for following. I really appreciate it. Can't think straight. Happy Pride every month. Yep. My partner does that. Whenever I say I can't think straight, or specifically when I say I can't park straight. I know it's a stereotype, but like sometimes it's like, yeah, I don't park straight, like when I'm in my car, and then he's like, yeah, that's because you're gay. Happy Pride Month. Probably doesn't help being watched. That is the thing as well. It's like, oh, there is a bug on my tablet. Crisis averted. Hi, Dracula. Hi. Thank you for the raid. How are you? How you doing? Welcome to everyone who's coming in. And hi, Seven. Hello. Hello. Thanks, Tommy, for my jail funding. Yeah. Raid. Yay. How you guys doing? Were you playing The Sims? Stream's going well. I'm doing some Sims content. I put my okay. Hi, I'm Bella Sims. I make custom content and my streams are always in the Sims 4 category, even though playing The Sims 4 and actually being in The Sims 4 happens not that often on stream because I make custom content for The Sims 4. So hi. That's pretty much me. I make custom content. That's what I do with my days. Making custom content is fun. So that's my entire personality. We're doing some Pride stuff because it's Pride Month. That's snuck up very quickly. It's currently June. It's Pride Month. Never even played The Sims 4. Fair enough. I feel like people who do come into the stream, like either people who play The Sims and like know nothing about making custom content, just like hanging out, which is fine. That's completely fine. But it's like me like sitting here explaining custom content sometimes. Like I'll like explain a little bit about what I'm doing, and I'm sure it goes over like some people's heads. We're playing Genshin Impact, but I've been using custom content for like ever, so I thought I'd rate you. Ah, so awesome! I'm glad you enjoy my custom content. I'm so glad. It has come full circle. I get comments sometimes because like I'm on TikTok as well, and people are like, "Oh my god, I didn't know you were on TikTok. I've been using your custom content for ages." And it's like, "Are you actually Bella Sims?" I was like, "Yeah, it's in the name." People just find me everywhere, and it's like, "Oh my gosh, didn't know it was you." But it's good. It's kind of like humbling in a way, but like I'm glad that people actually do like my content, because then it's like it's motivation to keep making content because people are actually enjoying it. Old Mermaid Room CC. Yeah, I did update that actually, finally. It was broken for like the longest time, and I did actually update that, so everyone tells me I'm strange. I enjoy watching problem solving and things people usually don't like. That's what 3D modeling is though. Like it's literally just problem solving. That's like my main descriptor I use when making like custom content and stuff, is like it's literally you've got to be able to problem solve, and like you have something in your mind and you need to know, or at least like figure out and experiment like how you get from point A to point B, how you fix things, how to do certain things, that kind of thing. Yeah, I totally get what you mean, and I totally agree. I find it fun. You're I wouldn't say I'm a celebrity. I was talking it up a bit. But it's just like, yeah, when people do say, "Oh, I've been using your custom content for ages and I didn't even know." It's like, that's cool. Just hiding in the shadows. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. I could probably... Okay, you know what I should do is I should actually explain what I'm doing too. Let me zoom out a little bit. It's still like a little bit wonky. Where is it? We were looking at some... Okay, because it's Pride Month and I have no idea what I'm doing for Pride Month because it crept up so quickly. I'm going to take this moment to save and take a quick break. But like I have a Pinterest folder of like all this stuff that like I save over time of stuff that I could use and convert into like Pride stuff. So specifically what we're making is along these lines, but making it more like, well, I guess that it's kind of the Pride flag. It's got like pink in there as well, but it's going to be all of these Pride flag colors, but as like these garter tights. I saw you on TikTok and went through all your CC and I was like, oh my god, I know you. See, that's what I mean. That's usually the place too, is people see me on TikTok and it's like, oh yeah, I've been using your custom content. Anyway, yeah. But yeah, the mermaid bed, I would highly recommend going and seeing the new version. It's a lot updated if you haven't seen it already. Oh, I didn't go back down the other side, did I? Ugh. Which one did I just do? I think I just did this one, right? No, this one. Hide that for now. I think here is where we left off. Hi, Shadow! Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. I'm gonna be streaming. Wait. I have seen it, it's amazing. And yeah, okay. I was just hoping, because yeah, you did mention the mermaid bed. I would get constant. Not constant. I do. Okay. Toxic trait is I tend to exaggerate things sometimes. I would get some messages here and there, like over the years, being like, hey, your mermaid set's broken, is it going to be fixed? And it's like, yes, I responded to this like a month ago saying, yeah, one day. I'm glad people loved it so much though, and like even the remake as well. It was fun to go back and like see the progress, because there's a good 5 years between the two sets, so it was fun. And you like the macrame alley? That was like a last minute, I don't, okay, not really last minute, but it was towards the end of the set when I was just wanting to like get it done and finished. So I probably didn't do as much for that as I could have. I'm gonna be honest. But I'm glad you like it, because when I originally made the set, I was naive and stupid, and I made like a dream catcher because like when I was looking for mermaid themed stuff, I came across like this mermaid themed seashell starfish dream catcher thing, and I was like, cool, let's put that in there. And then I remade it, and then it's like, yeah, that's not great. I deserve the backlash from that. Wait. I was about to say, because as I was thinking about it, I'm like, wait, I remember the profile picture from the person who suggested that, and I think it might have been yours, Ali. Oh my gosh. When everyone was being not super production in their correction of the Dreamcatcher. Yeah, it's like I said, I did kind of deserve it. in a way. It's like it was very negative rather than constructive, but at the same time I get it, I understand it. But yeah, I I really appreciated the suggestion for that. And yeah, it was a good suggestion. And apparently that was the start of a string of good suggestions. I'm pretty sure my terrible memory. I think you suggested the Animal Crossing Squishmallows on that one stream, which then led me to Pokemon Squishmallows. And then the jail, the Squishmallow jail was directly because of you as well. You just have a lot of good ideas, dude. And I appreciate them. I feel bad that sometimes I just feel like I'm stealing your ideas all the time. I'll also confess to arguing with someone in the comments on the revised version, though in my defense they were being an ass. That's fair. Fight with people who are being stupid, I don't care. My partner was also like really defending me as well in the comments, and I'm like, dude, just chill. But no, it's fine. Because Goofy looks like Isabelle. Yes, that was it. That was it. I remember now. Yep. Yeah, you apparently are very full of good ideas, and like now it's just clicked that it's like it's gone back to the macrame for the mermaid set. Wow. Kind of like speechless at the moment. I didn't fully realize, like I didn't connect the dots until now. That's awesome. Glad you've been sticking around and supporting me for that long. There's a lot of detail here. Let's just get rid of some. It was one of those, you're also sensitive, it's just an item rhetoric. Yeah. I'm surprisingly good at popping up in places no one expects me. Fair enough. Like, I did kind of get those, like I am the kind of person that I can see where people are coming from. It's like when people are like, oh, it's not that big of a deal, it's just an item for a game. It's like, I can understand that, I can understand where they're trying to come from, but like I can understand the people that it's like, it's a thing of like a much bigger issue, like it is just from a video game for a video game, but it also wasn't with like any education behind it, I guess is the best way to say that. Yeah, that, I'm gonna be honest, it really bummed me out for quite a few days. Like I was really annoyed by the whole situation, I guess. I don't know, like I said, it was my own doing in a way, but like it really bummed me out for a while, just because like I haven't received such negative I guess feedback or anything like that before, that I can remember anyway. Why is that not straight? Thought I went through and fixed this up. When it's an item of importance to culture, it's always bigger of a deal than a lot of prominently white people want to admit. Exactly, and it's like, I need to, like, it's actually people from this culture that are saying, hey, like, personally, I'm offended by it. And like, there were some people as well that did say, hey, I'm Native American, it doesn't bother me. Like, it's just an item in the game. I don't care, whatever. But like, if anyone's gonna have a problem with it, and like clearly people did have a problem with it, it's people from that culture, and it's like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, no, I didn't mean it like that, so I'm just gonna keep doing it, and like, it doesn't matter, kind of thing. Essentially boils down to, I'm white, I'm not part of that culture, I'm not going to tell you that no, it's not racist, because you're if anyone, like, if you're of that culture and you're offended by it, then that's clearly like you're offended by that for a reason. Like, it's not my place to say, kind of thing. I think that's what I'm trying to say. I love the Dreamcatcher. I mean, it was for a game, but I also do feel like the macrame ended up looking like a lot better anyway, and tying into it more in the end anyway. I'm always of the belief that if people want to share their culture, then we can share it with them, but if they don't want to share it, then we just don't partake. Yeah, and that's, yeah, I guess that same kind of thing. Like, I think it annoyed me because like everyone was saying that like, oh, it's a closed practice kind of thing, and it's like, I'm trying to like Google like these phrases that like I hadn't heard of closed practice or anything like that before, and like I'm trying to Google it, and it's like, I don't understand really what you're saying. Like, I can't see anything saying otherwise, but like I'm not gonna go against you, but it's also like I don't really understand. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna save because this is a good base, I think. Could be a little bit tighter in some places, but and down here, just a little bit in. I don't want to add too much like detail to it, but I think I'm not gonna have it as just like this thin ribbon plane. I'm gonna add a little bit of thickness to it. Culture's meant to share. Now I'd say it's wrong if you want to take it and twist it and try and change it. Yeah, and that's like what I had done as well, like taking a Dreamcatcher and making it like, oh, mermaidy and beachy themed, kind of like just to fit the purpose that I wanted it for. So yeah, it's fine. It's done now. It's over. I took a bad situation and turned it into something that I think is pretty cool in the end. How am I going to tie this off? I'm not going to do an actual tie, but I'm just going to actually, would that work? I don't know if this is going to work. We'll see. Actually, I'll do it. Like, I'll take this to form like a crisscross tie thing over it. Again, this is probably like adding like too much detail than what needs to be there, but like I said yesterday, I like my details. I used to actually go to the effort of creating like a knot, like how a piece of string would be knotted. I remember doing that for like a back in the day. Hi, Rooks in the Tower. Thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. Back in the day, I was making like a fairy swing, and it had like these rope that was like tied in a knot, and I went to the effort of like rotating it all around so that way it was in the shape of a knot. Oh, don't miss those days. Are you really? Okay, you're never gonna see this that close up. Like, ah, fine.
Ice cold water.
Back at it again. Thank you, Enchantress. I'm gonna need to get some more water. Like, literally, this is my last sip. There we go. Water's gone. Next time someone redeems it, I'm gonna take a break to get up and stretch and go grab some water. Porch swing? Probably. Not like a functional swing or anything, but like a seat? Sure. I'm gonna see if I can find something. Chair? Yeah, this. This is literally the thing that I was working on that I said that I literally tied it up in like a knot with the rope. Everything's in a weird... Does it have a texture on it? It doesn't. Okay. Nope. Do I have it attached in here? One moment. There we go. This was part of a larger set. So yeah, this was just a swing that was gonna hang from the ceiling. They can definitely tell, like, I can do a lot better. Like the stock photo textures and very basic modeling. Like, it was alright. Hey, Rooks in the Tower, thanks! I might revisit this set. Let's add in... This might be a bit of a mess to navigate everything. Delete that, delete that, delete these. This is a bed frame that was going to be part of it, which had these they were going to be sheer curtains, just around a simple bed frame. Again, could do much better now, but I did never finish it. Yeah, this was going to be for for reaching 2,000 followers on Tumblr. And yeah, I never finished it. I did a lot for it though, but like I would have to like I would go through and remake it like how like this was made in the same era as the mermaid bedroom, so like there's a lot that I could improve on. This was like a bookcase that was in the shape of a tree. That's the word. When did I even make this? I think this was 2017 from memory. Yeah, February 2017 was when I was working on it. Hang on, there's more. I don't know why. I think I just lost steam with it. I don't know what half of these are, by the way. Like, oh, this was like a coat rack that was like a tree. I'm not putting textures on all of them because it's going to take too long. But yeah, it was just like a coat rack that was in the shape of a tree. We got the chair fruit, apparently. What's fruit? Oh, that must have been a base mesh that I was using. Never mind. Okay, this here, I do actually want to revisit this. This was going to be a rug that had like 3D elements to it that had little mushrooms on it. I'm going to put a texture on this one just because it's cute. Nope, that's the old one. I know I had a texture for it. I know I made a texture for it. Did I close out of it? No. Oh, it's just the texture is named 1. That's why. Yeah, mushroom rug! And so, yeah, this is like a fairy, like all fairy themed set. And I really should do it. Oh, that's the old mesh. This one? Yeah, this one. I remember this being a big challenge for me. It was like it's a tree stump as a table. I went in, even did all of this extra detail in like the cracks and stuff. This was high tech for me. I'm pretty sure there's some more stuff too. Toadstool chair. Yeah, and I think this is the last. I think this is the last thing in here. Wrong mesh. See, I have a proper naming system now, and I did not back here. I said I wasn't going to put textures on anything, but now look at me. So you get the idea. I think that's all I made for it. That's all I can remember, so. February 2017, so that's 5 years ago. Maybe I'll revisit it. And add some more stuff in there. It's like cottagecore vibes, and I feel like I could do a much better job with it nowadays. make it a bit more Maxis matchy as well. Basically like the same style as the mermaid bedroom. Like that's kind of my style, I guess. So yeah. Yeah. You're in love with it? See, now I have to do it, right? You know, that could be my very late. I never did like 100,000 followers thing. Maybe I'll do that. Because I've gone to the effort of setting it all up, I'm just gonna save that file so I can come back to it. Yeah, that was a little bit of a detour, but maybe, yeah. I'll do it one day. It's just when I get the time to do it, who knows? I don't want to keep these two even, so let's pull this one down a bit more. How did that get? Did I put that so far out there? I don't think I meant to. Bring it back out here. There we go. It should be out of the way of shoes, hopefully. Pretty good for drawing tree details. I couldn't paint a stickman, but at least I can make procedural 3D mapping realistic wood texture that has built-in end grain. Yeah, I don't use. First of all, that wasn't hand drawn. That was just like stock photos of like a bark texture and tree ring texture smashed together. I don't use Substance Painter because it scares me. Yeah, like nowadays I hand paint everything, but that's just also part of my style. Like I like the style of like hand painted, and it also is like more like what's called Maxis Match, so it like fits into the game a bit better. But yeah, that's also just personal preference. This is very off center. There we go. Let's line all these up. I am also okay. Before doing anything like 3D art, I was like I'm an artist, I guess. I don't do too much like drawing or anything nowadays, but like I am familiar with digital art, so I guess like I get the upper hand in that sense as well. Yeah, like everyone has their strengths and stuff. Like you can do like the whole fancy procedural, like more math related stuff, which is honestly really it's fun to watch. Like just how insanely smart people are that they can make like just programs like do this kind of thing. Okay. What I also need to do bring them in front of the ring. Although, okay. Problem is, okay, I need some extra detail in here. Otherwise it's going to stick out way too far. And I accidentally put a face in there. Again, I really shouldn't be putting too much detail into it. I'm just going to do very simple, just like four-sided shapes like to go around here. Three-sided even. 1, 2, 3. Shouldn't be looking at it too close up that it's going to make too much of a difference. At least I hope not. Wait, how many? I'll worry about that later. Funny, if you look closer at almost any 3D models in games that use wood, you'll notice they have cleverly not exposed sides with end grain, or when they do, they just wrap the side grain texture around. Yeah. I think I know what you mean. Like you're talking like wood planks and stuff? Any wood. Okay, yeah. It's kind of like a movie set, like video games like movie sets where it's like if you don't see it, it doesn't need to be there. Like no one has to know. Speaking jargonese. Yeah, because most use textures off web and 9% don't have a special end grain texture. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I know what you mean. Like I said, Substance Painter scares me, but the kinds of materials that people can create with that are absolutely insane. And I get comments a lot of people being like, why don't you use this program? Or why don't you use this program? And it's like, I have my system, I have my techniques, leave me alone. If this looks like more work to you, I don't care. fun to me, so I'm just gonna keep doing it my way. That's not really okay, that's not really in reference to anything that you said either, Skittles. Just talking for the sake of talking. Oh, you don't use Substance? All in Blender. Oh, I see, I see. Never mind. Because you said like procedural textures, I just assumed it was Substance. That's my bad. I'm even more impressed then. I watched like one, it was kind of a tutorial about like procedural like fences and stuff, and it's like using geometry nodes and stuff, and it's like there's so much that I have no idea even exists in Blender. It's all just sitting there and I have no idea. Hey, Era, sorry, I missed because your name is in blue.
We're saved! We're saved! We are saved!
Jesus, alright. I'll save. Because your name is in blue, Era, I just see the blue name and assume it's Nightbot, and I just skip the message. I'm sorry. But thank you. Work has been saved. I'm gonna see. Let's add a little bit of thickness to it. I wonder if, I think that's gonna be worth it because it's not gonna seem quite so thin. You rely on autosave? Yeah. I feel like the newer versions of Blender are, at least for what I'm doing, I'm not doing anything like geometry nodes and procedural stuff. But newer Blender is a lot more reliable than the older Blender. Like I still have to use 2.76 for custom content, and the plugins that Cinema Studio uses in Blender is only for 2.76 still. But yeah, I do prefer the newer versions of Blender, and I think I've only had it crash once, maybe twice, like the new version. And yeah, autosaves are literally a lifesaver. It just sucks when it can't recover a texture file. It crashes and it can restore your Blender project, but it can't restore image texture. I'd say, wait, oh, I was reading two messages at once. I didn't see the message move up, so I was, anyway. I'm thankful ArtDesk doesn't crash, knock on wood, yep. I say they're literally a work saver, actually. Oh my god, Ali, oh my god, haha, you're so funny. Is that too mean? I'm sorry. Okay, I think I need to stop fiddling with this so much. Oh my gosh. I think it does really help. I don't know if you can tell much on stream, but like having the depth there, I think it helps. Try add a little bit of dimension as well. I started doing shoelaces like this too, just adding a bit of extra dimension like that. Well, it does look quite round now, so maybe not quite that much. Just a little bit. Mom, I'm getting roasted for my low effort puns into a chat. I'm sorry. It was a good pun. I think it would have been better coming from the chat, Squishmallow. If only. Okay, I'm gonna stop fiddling with this now. Although, should I do a texture first? Maybe I'll do a texture first, and then solidify it, so that way I don't have to texture all of it. And it can just like stretch the texture to the back. Heh. Cheaty workarounds. And I keep going back to it because I'm a perfectionist, okay? Let's hide that for now. Wait, I turned it off! What? I turned it off so you wouldn't waste your points. It's back on. Now I have to go refund your points to you. Gosh. Where is Twitch? It's somewhere in here. No, I must have closed out of it.
I suppose it did sound funny. I used to lie out on the beach, close my eyes, made a
Oh my gosh, it's taking so long to load. You're wasting them on purpose? Well, too late. Oh yeah, it would have. Yep. You're right. You're right. Well, what am I doing? What is it under? Channel points. There we go. I did say too late, even though I hadn't done it yet, but there we go. Yeah. Let's finally texture these. I need to... Actually, no I don't, because... Okay. I think one full rotation should be a pride flag. The head pats are creepy. Is it because it's like my disconnected hand? Oh, I thought it was gonna be cute. And I thought I was clever because like everyone has like a head pats thing. Sorry, I got something in my eye now. Everyone has like a head pats redeem. And I was like, I'm gonna make my own using my own hand. Alright, so this is going to have to be lumped into this section, I believe. Worst case, we can move the texture, but space is sometimes quite limited when it comes to the UV. I really have something in my eye and it's bugging me. Good for now. Magic hand spell. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. Not Kanaz's fingers that were chopped off yesterday. Oh gosh. Oh, okay. How low detail is this actually going to be? Should I like flip it in here? That could work actually. Solid colors and flags or just flags? I could do solid colors. But I was probably just going to do flags. That shouldn't clip with anything, but I'm just worried about... I don't want it to be blurry. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't. I'll unwrap it all and then we will see. Of course you do that. That's fine. Gonna do it all first then. Anyway, for this, I need to cut them pretty much split down the middle. Because that's where our color is going to repeat. Should be fine. Wait. Oh, I didn't actually... What did I click on? I meant to mark seam and then I didn't, apparently. There we go. And I'm gonna line all these pieces up so way they can use the same texture and I don't have to keep repeating it. The Sims 4 is very restrictive with its texture space, to be completely honest. I feel like they could have just had it like how objects have each of their own textures. Like they could have just made like all the accessories and stuff have each of their own textures so you don't have to worry about conflicts and overlapping and stuff. Should my next D&D class be a mage? Is that what we're saying? Is mage even a D&D class? I'm second guessing myself now. And another thing that I've just thought of is the ring at the very top of this is either going to have to be silver or gold because I'm not doing silver and gold for each pride flag that I'm going to do. That would just be way too many options. Wizard and sorcerer, though mage tends to refer to a generalized wizard. I see, I see. Okay. That could be a thing. I could be a sorcerer. I could totally be a sorcerer. I had fun with having Hellish Rebuke Wait, is that what it is? No, thought. Wait, fuck. What is it? Why did Hellish Rebuke come to mind? Is that what it is? Which pride flags are we doing? I can't remember all of them off the top of my head, but I have a list of. I do a fair few of them. I don't do absolutely all of them. I feel like I get a lot of like the base ones. I'll just do this and then I'll pull up a list. Hellish Rebuke, yeah. Yeah. Okay, that was it. Yeah. Because like I started saying it and then I'm like, wait, I don't know why that's the thing that's in my mind. I'm not even sure if that's it. Didn't catch if you answered my question, something came up at work. If that was the question about if I'm doing solid colored and flags or just flags, I was planning on doing just flags, but it wouldn't be too much more difficult to just do some solid colors in there as well. Less you deal damage when you hit. Yes. That is the one. Anyway, I had fun with that, so I feel like being a mage is kind of like an extension of that, I guess, a little bit, and would also be fun. I'm gonna be lazy about unwrapping this, but oh, wait. That's all. I thought it looked weird. I have to scale this by 0.5. There we go. I might still keep it in this section though, but it shouldn't overlap anything. It should be fine. Should be fine. If it's not, I'll just move it. Hopefully before I go through and do absolutely everything. A solid black would be nice. Also, is this under socks or leggings or something else? I was thinking of putting it under socks. So that way you could like layer it with leggings and obviously use them with shoes as well. Yeah. But yeah, you have a good point. Where like if I do like some solid colors like solid black and stuff, then that would make them more versatile is the word that I'm looking for. Like you wouldn't have to just have like pride ones. You could use other variations too. This is all it went the wrong way for this section. Like where this middle bit is like going outwards to create a little bit of a bevel, it was going outwards but this direction. So just fixing that up. I feel like I've said this before too, but it doesn't normally, I feel like it doesn't normally take me this long to make content. Partially having an audience and not wanting to disappoint people. Oops. Pressing all the wrong buttons, apparently. And talking and chatting and stuff too, but like, yeah, I feel like I'm a little bit slower when it comes to streaming custom content. Yeah, and I think the last ones that weren't unwrapped were here. And I have an idea for these guys. Stack them on top of each other so that way they're not like a full rainbow, but like they pick up some of the rainbow coloring. Like each? I know what I'm trying to say. I know what I mean. And you guys will see it soon, eventually, too. Like, they're only going to pick up a couple of colors because they're only like short little bits compared to the rest, but okay. Give this a image texture 2048 by 4096 so that way we can get the most out of it. And we're making the ring silver or gold, guys. Because I feel like I always default to silver, but I feel like gold usually looks better sometimes because I don't want to do a gold and silver variation for each one is the thing. So it's either going to be one or the other. You'd say silver? Always enjoy silver? Okay, and as a test, I'm gonna just do like a stripe on here. Actually, that doesn't seem too pixelated. If I was to do like bands across like here, that seems pretty good, actually. Or maybe just black? Ooh, actually. You have an idea, but I think I'm just gonna go with silver to keep it like metal. If I was doing like other variations and stuff, then I might do black, like gold, silver, and black, but just gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna make this extra shiny in game as well, so silver is always fun. Yeah, I grew up with like silver jewelry just because like my mum wasn't a fan of gold jewelry personally, so that's why I kind of like default to silver. And silver's easy to like change to other colors as well. Hey Nader! Welcome, welcome. What are we making? Ignore the coloring. Let me just repaint this. Actually, yeah, let's do black. Cool. We're making some leg garter tight strap thingies. It's based on this. You prefer silver over gold too? Silver over gold too? Okay, cool. Seems pretty It's interesting, but we're doing Pride content for Pride Month, Pride custom content. So this was what was voted on by the masses, totally not swayed by channel points or anything like that. I feel like they would be an interesting thing to layer with like tights and stuff, tights and shoes and pants and stuff. So I'm keen for it. Pretty keen to see how people use them as well. I see a bit that's like a bit thin. Let's just pull that out a bit. I'm gonna be noticing that. There's like these little bits that just don't sit quite right. I'm gonna keep noticing it. What do you mean, Ali? I didn't accuse you of anything. Yeah. I didn't say anything. Scale that in a little bit to make sure it doesn't clip with anything. Technically, at least 3 of us rigged it with points. Yeah. At first, I was like, wow, so many people are actually voting. Like, and then it just turns out, oh, Ali. No, wait, not Ali. A mysterious person like voted for something 4 times, and someone else voted for something else 3 times. Okay, I saw it just before as well. Oh, it was in my Pinterest board. Hang on, let me find it. Yeah, you were trying to rig the other option, but you didn't rig it quite enough. You weren't quite as committed as Ali was. Oh, why is that so tiny? I do it to Mimi every so often, worth the bits. Yeah, I'm always worried to do it because like I don't want to be outed at the end as Bella Sims spent X amount of channel points for a specific option. Alright, so for those... Actually, I'm going to expand out the texture space just a little bit here. So that way there's got like a little bit of a buffer. Okay. This is too big for my canvas apparently. Oh no, it's not. Never mind. There we go. The master list, I don't do all of these ones. But I do a fair, I think I do like 20-ish from there. Yeah. You balance the votes. Oh, to make it 50-50. Yeah, that's pretty evil. Trying to figure out how to do this. I'm just gonna... Yeah. We'll color pick like this. Then we'll grab... Oh, because my brush is on 10% opacity for some reason? Alright. I also need to split this up so that way it's like very even in terms of numbers width. So we've got 649, so that would be 325-ish halved. 126, that'll do. Let's group this. Hang on, I'm figuring stuff out. This is one color. And then if you want two colors, probably won't have two colors, but this is just me setting up this Photoshop file so that way it's easy to like recolor in future. Don't mind me. So we got two colors set up, and then if we want three color, I've missed a lot. Ah! Yeah, there's quite a few. So that's why I also don't do all of them, because there is a lot. So I do the. It feels bad to say I do the main ones. I do a fair few from here. Specifically, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do ones that are like, demisexual or romantic or anything that has like these triangle shapes in it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. Pansexual is literally printed in colors, yes. It's actually quite pretty. I like the colors in it. Trans flag always reminds me of cotton candy too. I agree. Micro labels you won't often see in the wild, but it's always fun to know which ones are which. Yeah.
Cold water.
Yes. I actually need to go and get some water, but I'll do that in a second. About the whole micro level things, I think it is good that like people that want that kind of definition for themselves have the option there. But yeah, I think it's not expected that everyone knows or can provide representation for every single thing that's out there. Interesting fact, turtles can climb fences. I've seen a TikTok of a turtle climbing up a phone pole, so there's that. Strangely afraid of that fact, yeah. Probably ace, trixic, and non-binary, and I really like all of those flags. Love the aromatic flag. It brings that green I miss during the winter into my life. Fair. I can see that. And trixic is very pretty. I really like the colors of the omnisexual flag, to be completely honest. Oh, and trixic, yeah, that's quite pretty. Oh, I have a bunch that I did suggestions from Tumblr as well. TikTok. I'm not sure I'd want to be associated with printer ink. It's basically extortion. Oh gosh, I'm so far back. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry guys. If you include aromantic too, which is great because a lot of people skip on it, and we just have asexual plus arrow and ace cover demi in gray. Aromantic is further down here, right? Or am I wrong? Wait. Oh yeah, us up here. Yes, definitely do that one. let's actually... I'll take out the ones that I don't do. I won't be able to do demisexual or demi-romantic or agosexual. I don't do these because they got designs on them. Don't do those. I won't be able to do Enbian just because of the symbols. I could do the inclusive one in a different way. Sorry, that's like really small for you guys. I could just do them as added stripes before the rainbow, but I won't be able to do them in the triangle, but I'll still... I don't do these specific ones, I just do the basic rainbow flag. Won't be able to do that one. I'm sorry, if I delete any out of here that you guys are like, no, I want that one included, let me know. I'm just going through and deleting the ones that I don't normally do. Although I have done homosexual previously, so... polyamorous. Could I do polyamorous? Straight ally? No. Get out of here. Like, I've done some similar to these, but not exactly these before. Yeah, it would just be a blob, which kind of sucks because I can't really reliably give it much more texture space without it potentially like overlapping on other pieces of clothing and stuff. So you've seen the legendary tower with the telephone pole? Yeah. Just came up on my TikTok feed a couple days ago. Intersex, would I be able to do that? I don't think I could reliably do it where it would actually portray that. There's some in here that I wouldn't actually normally do. But because TikTok, some people have suggested them in the past, like LibraFem and LibraMask. Polygender, pangender, wouldn't normally do, but since TikTok, I do now. I know that xenogender has been suggested before, and it's like it does have a version that's without a symbol, so I will do it. It's actually very nice colors. Let me zoom in on that. It's very, very nice. Not gonna lie, I kind of love to see Trixic and Toric. We aren't usually opposed to removing the symbol and just using the colors. I'm pretty sure they're optional. You know, I shouldn't have been deleting this. I should have just like done it as a mask. Trixic and Toric. Oh wait, yeah, because I have done them before and I left out the symbols. Oh, goddamn, I'm stupid. You could do the circle that holds the ribbons together as yes! Error, yes. I didn't actually fully properly read that, but as soon as like I started reading that, I knew where you were going with that. I love that idea. You know what? I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna start over again with a new list. But I'm gonna go because someone did a water redeem like 5 minutes ago now, and I don't have any water. And because we're like 2.5 hours into the stream, I'm gonna get up, stretch, walk around a little bit, and come back in like 3 to 5-ish minutes, and then we'll figure out which flags we are definitely gonna do. So yeah, I'll be back. Make sure you also stay hydrated, grab a snack, stretch, do whatever you need to, and I'll be back soon. And my music stopped while I was gone. Alright, Ali, you're probably gone by now, but thanks for sticking around. Sorry, I stutter over my words. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'm sad that the stream is struggling for you, but hope, yeah, enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll see you. I'll probably stream tomorrow. Oh, wait, I'm not streaming tomorrow. Because I'll probably be too exhausted. Friday. Okay, what I was gonna do as well is I know I've written down a list before. Also, I really need to fix Nightbot. It's like top of the hour, and then it's like, okay, all the messages all at once. Thanks, Era. Okay, so about the arrow, I'm pretty sure I do Arrow Ace as well as. Wait, I gotta bring up the. Yes, definitely do Arrow Ace and Aromantic and definitely Asexual, yeah. So I'll do all three of them. Yeah, it's Wednesday. It's actually technically Thursday morning for me now. It's 1 a.m. Who's naughty and nice? Wait. What do you mean, Skittles? Trying to find the list that I've written down before. Of all of the pride flags that I've done most recently. Oh, I made a list. Like, okay, yeah, I get it. I'm sorry. I have a very short memory sometimes. Feels like a Tuesday because of the holiday on Monday. Oh, was it a holiday for you? Was it a holiday here? I don't think it was. Well, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Short week. Okay, I have my list. But it's like a written list. Oh, Memorial Day in the US. I see. I'm not with it at all, sorry. Okay. Is it gonna be annoying if I just like read them all out? Okay, so all the ones that I used to do, although actually, I'm not sure if I am gonna be, because I know like a romantic is on here. No, what is it? It's Demi that I can't do. Yeah, like, okay. Maybe I'll just go through. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I might just go through this because this is what I used to use just as my guide. So I might go through this just to start with to do the ones that I would normally include in anything that I do pride wise, and then from TikTok comments, ones that were suggested was polyamorous, which I don't think I'm going to be able to do. Boy flux, girl flux, demiflux, Neptunic, ace spike, xenogender, aurora sexual, Libra gender, Libra masculine, Libra feminine, Trixic, Ala arrow, unlabeled, homosexual, pangender, transmasculine, transfeminine, trigender, abrogender, gender fey, gender fawn, void punk, and uranic. So that's probably arrow and ace are kind of like the umbrella terms. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the ones that I would normally do working through this list here. And then at the end, if there's any that I missed, let me know. I also forgot as well what I was doing was setting up. So that way it's going to be easier to recolor. This is 648 high, so divided by 3 would be 215-ish. Ish. There's also very much a struggle of like, I can't do all of them is the thing. Like, I would like to be as inclusive as possible. I also haven't saved this file yet. But like I can't do everything. Like there's so many and it would take just such a long time to do everything. That is not feasible. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. And then I'm going to use a calculator for the next one. It was 640 something, right? 648. So let's go 650, wait, divided by 5. No, I can't do that in my head. I know I should be able to, but 130. I don't know if it's obvious as to what I'm doing because I've done it all in red so far. I've colors. It's literally just so that way I can color pick and then just select a layer and fill that entire layer and just have it like very evenly every time, split into the amount of colors that I need. Six color. I still check 3 plus 5 to make sure it's still 8. Fair enough. Gotta watch those numbers, they're sneaky. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like the second guessing yourself as well. Like you can be so confident, but then it makes you so unsure of yourself, even for the simplest of things. And I'm pretty sure there's no flags that have more than 7 colors in it, right? Except for the inclusive flag, which is going to have 11 colors. So 650 divided by 7, 92. Yep, wouldn't have got that in my head. Never really memorized multiplication either, just use value field in Blender. Fair enough. Did anyone else ever get told all through school from like math teachers, and it's like, you're not gonna carry a calculator around all day in your pocket. You're gonna have to know this off the top of your head, and then turns out mobile phones are a thing. Because I sure did. My math teacher was very strict. Yeah, it's like calculators are easy. It shouldn't be such a big deal when we use one. Alright, okay, so this is how this whole, okay, what I was doing just now. So, the basic pride flag has 6 colors. So I can go to my 6 color one, and then color 1 is red, color 2, orange, color 3, yellow, 4, blue, 5 is, wait, green, blue. I said that the wrong way around. I'm dyslexic, don't come at me. And easy as that, all done. You were encouraged a lot to use a calculator in high school, but at the same time, for some things it made sense. For in the case when it's like you're doing, like, it's been a long time since I've been in high school, but like your log equations or sine or whatever like that, and when you're graphing, like graph calculator, that's what we had. But like anything that was like multiplication or whatever, it's like we were expected to know it. Alright, I'm just gonna call this 1. And then we go back to here and see if it's actually gonna work. That did not work how I thought it was. That looks kind of terrible, honestly. Oh, you know what it is? Okay. Some of the UVs are flipped around the wrong way. So what I'll do is this one, I'll flip it, and then this one here. See, that goes green, blue, purple, and then goes back to purple, blue, green the other way around. So I'm just gonna flip that so that way it goes back to red. Orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and then flips the wrong way again. Schools really don't take into consideration that people are good at different things. Yeah, that's very true. Or that some people, yeah, I guess good at different things is the best way to put it. But yeah, having like learning difficulties or anything like that as well, like it still kind of doesn't look great, does it? Basic multiplication skills, I can do 3s and 7s and 9s from the top of my head up to 10 times, maybe 12 times. My brothers can spout off math from their brain somewhere, it just makes sense to them. Yeah. And yeah, it's like everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses, like not everyone can be good at absolutely everything in life, and yeah. Whatever, I'm out of school now, I don't care. I remember specifically I had like this little, I forget what it was called, but it wasn't a Tamagotchi, but it was kind of along those lines of this little like handheld tiny little toy thing, and it had multiplication learning things like built in.
We're saved! We're saved! We are saved!
Thank you. I'll quickly save that, and I'll save this one as well. And so yeah, I was a people pleaser, and so I wanted to be the best kid that knew all of their times tables. So I remember specifically like getting up early one morning and trying to memorize my 9 times tables like in the living room. I think the pattern needs to repeat more because you don't see enough of the pattern just from the front. So killed my Tamagotchi repeatedly, then gave up. I still have all of my ones from my childhood. They're like one of my prized possessions. Like not alive, obviously, but I have like the actual Tamagotchi consoles, things, whatever. So this needs to be split in half, I believe. That would be the easiest way to go about it. But if I just literally split all of them in half from here. But I would need to make sure that they all like end at the same spot. Maybe this was harder than I thought. Finish school early. All I'm here is for a job counselor. I'll be getting my high school diploma June 19th. You finished school early. That's pretty cool. I kind of wish there was an option. I don't know. I feel like as a kid, I just kind of went with the flow, you know? I didn't really have much of a mind when I was younger, I feel like. So even if I was given like the option to like finish school early, I'm not sure I would have done it. What I'm doing is going through each of these sections and making them half. I'm making them double the size, so that way we get more of each flag shown on each piece, which means just lining them up to start with, and then I will resize them. You know what would be better actually is actually showing texture we're using. And if we bring that up to here, and if you remember what it looked like before, how it was like very there was only like 1 or 2 colors that you saw from this angle, but now it's like you see a lot more of them because the color is repeating a lot quicker. I'm gonna try something as well. Oops. Let's change that to median point. Like something. Okay, I'm gonna do a side-by-side comparison, I think. Okay. Don't know if you can tell much, but one of these, the flag is flipped around. It just looks a little bit different. I'm thinking I like the one on the left. I failed every year, so I had come back another year to wrap things up and finished early in the sense I got the rest of my credits. I'm early because a few of the things I had to do, but hey, I made it. That's all that matters. Hey, that's actually pretty good that you finished it all pretty early. I'm proud of you. I think the one on the left is better. Okay, but now that we know that this is working, I'm gonna go ahead and do more of them. Let's go. So now, okay, we have a 5 color flag. So we hide our 6 color and we open up our 5 color. Just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it's more work to set up, but makes it a lot easier to just drag and drop. And I'll show it on this one as well. I'll show it. Hey, that actually looks pretty good. Need to head home before it starts raining again. Oh, right, you said you were in school, weren't you? That's all good. I will probably still be here. Hope you don't get wet. Okay, these colors need to be swapped around. So it's pink on top, then purple, and then blue. I'm not going to test all of them out in Blender, but some of them... Yeah, you can tell that's a bi flag. It's supposed to rain today, but hasn't yet. It has been so cold and rainy here. Like, today was one of the first days that we've had of like actual sun in like a week. It's been windy and cold and raining and no sun, and it's been miserable and I hate it. Alright, and now is when we start to speed up a little bit because we're just going through, color picking, and saving. This is number 5. So this is a 5 color flag. Oh, do I have them? Was I doing them the wrong way around? Oops, I put the layers upside down. At least I think. Have to go now, meet up with friends, have a great rest of the stream, I'll be back for the next stream. Okay, you have a great meetup with your friends. I won't be streaming tomorrow, but I will try my best for Friday. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Panda. I really appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day. Yeah, okay, so for some reason my brain has ordered these not top to bottom. Also, I'm actually not sure how many more of these I'm going to do. I'll probably stream for like another 10-15 minutes, just because I do have to get up like a little bit early tomorrow. But we'll do as many as we can before we get to that point. And then tomorrow I'll get like all the technical stuff done for them. And then hopefully release them tomorrow too. I knew going into it, it wouldn't be possible to do like one custom content like every single day. But I think it's good to at least be working on custom content every day, and then we'll see how many we get done by the end of the month, at least. Also, I don't think that's supposed to be, I think it's supposed to be white here, but it doesn't, it color picks to like a off purpley white. Why? I don't know why. I don't think I pressed my mute button, but apparently I did. I can't remember exactly what I was saying. Or what the last thing I would have said was, but last year when I started doing Pride, it was like, okay, I'm gonna make something for Pride like every single day in June, which is really ambitious. And it was okay at the start, which gave me like this false sense of security because I was just doing like small, like really small things like accessories. It was just earrings for the first few days. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was gonna do the inclusive Pride one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 650 divided by 11 would be 60, 59. There we go. Color. Yeah, when I'm only doing a few earrings that take up like maybe 2 or 3 hours tops, then that's sustainable to do like that like every single day. But once I started getting like, I don't want to say bored, but like started getting more ambitious and wanting to do more, very quickly turned into not being able to release something every single day. Okay, overshot these a tiny bit. Scale them down a little bit. Yeah, it definitely doesn't take nearly as long. Oh, I put them back to front again. No, it's because of the layering order. I wish I could just easily flip layers. 3, layer 4. I need to concentrate for a moment and then I'll have more to say. 7. 10. So this should be good. That one should be white and then that should color. Yeah. I got it. Like earrings, depending on the earring, can literally take anywhere between like maybe like 1 to 3 hours. Like tops. But like the shoes that I did, I think that was like the first like more ambitious thing that I did. I honestly I can't remember a lot from like the stuff that I did last year and the order that I did them in. That's right. Yeah. Oh, I didn't delete the excess. But the boots, because I hadn't really done many shoes before either, I think they ended up taking like 9 or 10 hours. And then I started getting ambitious with there was like a shirt that I did that was like introducing transparency, and I hadn't really worked with doing transparency before, or like there was something that like made it take a lot longer. And yeah, it wasn't really a bad thing, but like it's just like it deviated from the original idea. So yeah, definitely not doing that this year, where I'm expecting to release one thing like every single day, especially since I didn't start anything for the start of Pride Month until 10 p.m. on the 1st of June. But okay, what's next? Let's do Grey Romantic. which is a 5 color. I still think I'm going to be able to release quite a bit of stuff. I'm actually curious now. I have a spreadsheet. Put that to the other side first. Okay, so this is probably going to be really tiny on stream, but I keep a spreadsheet just to kind of get averages and like see like the amount of time that it takes me to make something. Like butterfly earrings were 1 hour 45, 2 hours 14 for those earrings, 3 hours 40. M&M earrings, they were day 1 for Pride, I think. That only took 1 hour and 16, 2 hours 45, like, and I got all of this stuff. These shoes took 9.5 hours. Yeah, I thought it was about that. And like my early shoes, 7, 6, 5, 9, 7 hours, and then since then, nothing's taken more than about 4.5 hours. Yeah. It takes a little while to make stuff, especially if it's like I'm not committing like a full like 8-hour workday or whatever to it. What are we up to? I do like my spreadsheets, but also like mainly wanted to start keeping track of it so that way I could get like averages, mainly averages on how long it would take to make something, but also like when it comes to like quoting for commissions and custom pieces and stuff, I can either take like an average or get like a better understanding of like how long it would take me to do something. It's like if someone's requesting something that's similar in like workload to what I've done before, I can look at how long that took me to make. Yeah, it's just helpful in that sense. That was the main reason. I have always, ever since, when did I start making custom content again? 2021? Last year? Wait, or was it the year before? Wait. I'm very confused now. But ever since I came back to making custom content either a year or 2 ago, it must have only been, no, it was a year ago. Okay. January last year. I remember. Ever since I came back, I have been keeping track of how long stuff takes me because like with uni, we would use a program called Toggle. So you can basically like just record how long it takes you to do projects and stuff, and it's geared towards like productivity and stuff like that. And I really liked using that in uni. I used it for like all of my uni projects. I mean, we had to use it for like one of our assignments, but I just kept using it because I really liked it. And then when I came back to making custom content, I kept using it.
Ice cold water.
Okay, let me save this. So basically any project that I work on nowadays, I know exactly how long I spent working on it. because I track everything. Water has been had. Did I? Okay. I'm kind of curious if I included. I don't think I did. I did. Wait, did I have abro? I had abrogender. So why didn't I do abrosexual? Oh, because I had it up there. Okay, yep. Now no one can tell you that it's not hard and it won't take that long. Yeah, I luckily. Okay, I haven't had comments like that yet. Luckily. Yeah, I. Not even in like. I feel like saying that in a way of like, oh, I track everything that I do kind of thing. It's like, it's not in like a toxic or a bad way or anything like that. I like being able to see like trends. This is gonna sound lame. But like sometimes it's fun to see like trends and patterns and stuff, and then I like being able to see at the end of the week like kind of how my time was divided up, and like if I had like more of an off week. Wow, why did I start there? And then also seeing like how long I had, what am I trying to say? How much time I did actually spend being productive, I guess. Which averages out to make like, I spend like about 13 hours a week working on custom content and stuff. It's definitely dipped back a lot, and like it also depends. Like sometimes I get like really into some projects. 1, 2, 3, 7. Okay. Get really into some projects, and you can see that like I spend when I was working on. Oh, I gotta reorder these now. Hang on. When I was working on the Shanling VTuber that I did, I actually spent about 12 hours a day working on it because I got so into it. I was very invested in this project. And because I was having so much fun. And it's, yeah. It takes longer than you originally thought. I may also be slow as well, but like I feel like I'm productive and I get things done in a decent amount of time. 80-20 rule is harsh. Wait, 80-20. Is that the like the 20, the last 20% of a project is like takes just as long as the first 80%, and it's like you're perfecting it, but it's taking as long as it's taking a long time just to get that last 20%. Is that what that is? %of the time do the first 80%, then 80% of the time do the last 20%. Okay, I thought it was along those lines, but like I haven't actually heard like the actual proper thing before. But yeah, totally. Definitely agree with that. especially if, okay, I am a bit of a perfectionist sometimes. Especially when it comes to commissions as well. Like if it was something that I wasn't making that someone had already paid for, like say that dog harness that I was making, because that was a commission. If I had have made that on my own, I probably wouldn't have spent quite so much time on it. Either I would have given up because I couldn't get like the morphing of it right with all the fur, or I would have just called it a day and been like, yeah, it's good enough. I can't get it much better. But because it was for someone else, I'm putting in the extra effort to make sure that they're happy with it and trying to perfect that last 20%. Even though I didn't like, I charged them for the amount of time it would have taken me to do on my own, and then I end up spending longer on it anyway. So yeah, just a little interesting thing. I did just realize the time though. It's almost 2 a.m. so I'm going to finish up pretty soon. I'll just do this last row here of flags. Oh, I didn't even realize, Enchantress, that you gave head pats for Squish. Thank you. Seven colors. Wait, did I hide the image before I saved that? I don't think that I did. I didn't. Bound to happen sooner or later. I've already got up to 27 flags. Right in the middle. The other variations just change the yellow to pink. When? How long? How long? I think I've been muted since I. I need a little sound alert to go off when I'm muted because I don't realize until I look at OBS. It's like, shit, how long have I been muted for? I swear I haven't been silent this whole time. I've actually been talking. Oh gosh. Talking to myself, yep. Oh boy. I am going to unbind mute. I swear I don't press that button. I just use the numpad and it's just whatever.
I have the stupid.
Yeah, that's how I feel right now. Yeah. Yeah, right? And it's like, shit, I don't know how long I have been muted for, and I think it was before I finished up the last of the swatches. Oh, I'm terrible at this. Well, I've pretty much finished for tonight. Just because I do have to wake up early tomorrow and it's already 2 a.m. Yay! So what I'm gonna do tomorrow, and if I already said all this, my bad, but tomorrow we're gonna finish up all the swatches and do a couple of texture maps like the shadow map and specular to make it make the metal shiny, and then we'll put it into game and do the different LEDs, but it definitely won't take as long as today. Sorry, it definitely won't take as long as today. It'll probably take like an hour or two tops. But yeah, I'm gonna set up a raid. This person is doing
Ice cold water.
Alright, I'll drink some water before I go. Yeah, this person is making they're doing live 2D rigging, which I always feel like is really cool to watch. Like I do like 3D VTubers and stuff, so I think it's really cool to see people doing 2D because I'm not smart enough for that. So I'm gonna read them. I actually didn't check if they had follow only mode on, but it doesn't seem like they do. Hey, head pass for squish, yay! I wanted to be streaming every day in June for Pride and working on stuff. And I think I said tomorrow we're going to be working on this. No, we won't be. I won't be streaming tomorrow just because I'm going to be doing a lot tomorrow. I'm going to be seeing my family again for the first time since Christmas and seeing my dog. And I was so excited. And I'm probably going to be really exhausted by the time we get home. So I will be streaming again Friday as long as everything goes well. Yeah, should be good. But I always post on Discord and also Tumblr when I am thinking of going live. So check there, or even follow me here if you want a notification for when I go live. Yeah, thank you everyone who came in. There's some new faces as well. It's so good to see that you're interested and like just chilling out and chatting. It's been great. I've had a lot of fun today, minus my mic muting. But the raid's gonna go in about 5 seconds, so I'll see you all next time. Bye!